shortly. Um, Starting preparations for Denver, um, and we're excited to go out and play against somebody else. So, questions? Excuse me? Well, nothing really happened. It's got a bulging disc, but I'm not going to talk about it. I mean, there was no timeout. I just decided to do what I did, and you know, everything's good. He said, "What word all day?" Yeah, it's kind of like juveniles, maybe better. Well, we're always trying different things, looking for different people. So um, we'll see what happens. Well, we've kind of had him on our radar for a few years. A guy that we thought, you know, when he's at Washington, he played quite a bit, played some of their uh, big package, played some in the offensive line, had multiple positions. So we felt like it'd be good. I know they've talked about him for 3 years now. Yeah, we're moving guys around all the time, so it's probably too early for me to say somebody is better on one side or the other. Well, AC is very athletic, big guy, has some power, good feet, has some nasty streak, yeah. So, like I said, we're looking at a lot of different things. AC, well, I have to talk about it to him once in a while, yeah. Like, don't be doing this or don't be doing that. Yes, sometimes his feet get a little wide in pass protection, and sometimes at the second level, he doesn't sustain quite long enough. So those would be the two things that he needs to continue to get better at. He's done a really nice job. He's improved tremendously since he's come here in the last year in the practice squad. Um, he's a fighter, another one of those guys with that kind of attitude. He's got a little stoutness to him. So, yeah, he's done a nice job. Well, Josh has been playing guard and center, right? And Kobe's been playing guard. So, yeah, we'll get a good look at him. Well, he goes against Linville every single day, so that's a pretty good test usually. It'd be nice to see him go against someone else this week. Um, but I think Kirk and him have worked together, quite a few days now, so I don't think that will be much of an issue. I think since last Friday at least, right? No, uh, I always look at the preseason kind of the same. We're trying to evaluate our players, trying to see if they're using the techniques that we're coaching. Um, see if they're playing the game the right way. Pre-snap penalties, a lot of sloppy things that go on. So um, that really hasn't changed now. I have a plan, yes. Well, I think the big thing, Dawn, is that this is kind of you're out here practicing, and you don't really see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now you get a game, and you know that the regular season is 3 or 4 weeks away from this. So um, I think it'll start ramping up with everything as we get moving here, and I think it's a good indicator of all right, now the season's really coming up fast, and it'll make sure they have a good sense of urgency, continue to move forward. The Broncos, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you're always looking at who they're going against, but you're also looking at the technique and how they do against that particular guy. We'll get a good, we get a couple days against Jacksonville last week, who's another good football team. So, by the end of these next 2 weeks, we should, or week after that, we should be able to have a pretty good evaluation of where we are in some of the guys. I mean, but we also know how good Everson is, and so some of those things we're able to see every day. But I do like I know everybody's nervous about our offensive line, but I like the mentality of those guys. I like how they work. Uh, I'm around them quite a bit, and they're going to figure out a way to get it done. So calm is the new tweet that. It's my new saying. We're going to get some on the Mike Zimmer Foundation T-shirts. Tweet that. We good? Anything else? Thanks.